What's up guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the Glorious Elemental mouse pads. Now before I begin, I do want to apologize for not uploading or streaming for all of November. I didn't upload or stream because I didn't have a keyboard for the entire month. I do have a keyboard now, so I should be back in business. And I'm going to get as much content out as I can. So like I just said, we're going to be reviewing the Glorious Elemental mouse pads. Now these mouse pads had just came out about 2-3 weeks ago, and I'm going to be just sharing my thoughts. Please note that I did not get sent these mouse pads by Glorious. These are just my thoughts and my opinions from reviews I've seen on YouTube and pictures I've seen of the mouse pads. I'm going to start with the Air Pad, then the Fire Pad, and then last but not least the Ice Pad. And at the end of the video, I will share what mouse pad I would recommend out of the three, but please do your own research if you're gonna buy a mouse pad. Don't go based off of my opinion, as I have not tested any of these mouse pads. So starting off with the Air Pad, one thing you will notice immediately is that it is a very low profile mouse pad. I think on the website it did say that this mouse is 0.5 millimeters in height, which is really cool. Now of course, since it is such a thin mouse pad, it's not a cloth pad, it is a hard pad. Now going off the reviews I've seen on YouTube, I've seen the one by Random Frank P. If somebody were to use this when they were streaming or recording a video, the mouse pad would probably be louder than the keyboard, and if you remember my old keyboard, that was pretty loud. But this mouse pad might even be louder than that. Now, I don't like loud noises. They get annoying after like 10 minutes. Despite the noise though, this is a really good mouse pad. If you play games where you have to flick your mouse around a lot like CSGO or Minecraft PvP, you definitely are going to want to get this mouse pad if you're okay with the noise, as this thing glides so well, and it's coming in at $25. The next mouse pad I'm going to be talking about is the Fire Pad. The Fire Pad is not really what you want if you're playing games where you need to flick your mouse around a lot. You're probably going to want to use this mouse pad if you're playing games where you need a lot of precision, like Call of Duty, even CSGO. Yeah, you do need a lot of precision for that game. This mouse pad has excellent stopping power. Like I said, you'd want to use this mouse for games that you need a lot of precision on. So when you're sliding your mouse across the desk and you see an enemy, you can immediately stop your mouse and, shoot them. Now that's just an example. You could use this in many other games. You could even use this in Minecraft PvP. If your accuracy is not very good, you can use this mouse pad and be slightly more accurate. Of course, you have to actually get good at the game, but this will be a little reinforcement here and there. However, the glide on this mouse is not very good. Of course, if you buy this mouse pad, you're trying to be a little bit more precise in your games. So of course, the glide isn't going to be that great. I mean, it's still pretty good overall. You should get a different mouse pad if you want actual glide. But despite the bad glide, this is also a pretty good mouse pad. Last but not least is the Glorious Ice Pad. Now the Ice Pad is a little bit different. It is a glass-infused mouse pad. As far as I know, I think there's only like one other mouse pad that is also glass-infused like the Glorious Ice Pad, and this one is called the Artisan Shidenkai. I think that's how you pronounce it. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Now there were a lot of problems with the Shidenkai. For example, the glass beads inside of the mouse pad would start coming out and then would start wearing off and get stuck to your mouse. Eventually, it would just turn into a regular cloth mouse pad. People have used the Glorious Ice Pad for a while now, and as far as I know, nobody has complained about it. And I think that's mainly because this is a different kind of technology. It's more like a layer of glass. It's not like glass beads are put inside of the mouse pad. Now this mouse pad has insane glide. Now of course the Glorious Air Pad has a lot better glide since it's a hard pad, and hard pad means there's no friction at all. Unlike cloth pads, which of course there's a lot of friction. The Ice Pad, however, even though it's a cloth pad, it's also glass infused. So it's not really like a cloth pad, but it's also not like a hard pad either. Basically, it's a hard pad, except you won't be hearing the loud screeching noises every time you slide your mouse across your desk. Now all these mouse pads have uniform X and Y tracking. Pretty much what that means is it'll feel the same moving your mouse up and down or left to right. Now I'm going to tell you all what I think the best mouse pad out of the three are, and I think it is the Glorious Ice Pad. It can glide really well. Now it's not like the Glorious Ice Pad has the worst stopping power. It's not like if you tap the mouse on the side it's going to go flying across your desk, but the Fire Pad has more stopping power in general. Despite that, I still think that the Ice Pad is the best. The only one thing I'm going to complain about the Ice Pad is that whenever you're done with your game session, you'll notice there's a lot of marks all over your mouse pad. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and comment on what you thought about this video. Like I said, I will start streaming and recording again because I now have a keyboard. With that, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.